Hey, how's it going? It's about time I made a video, and how are you guys today? It was really bright and sunny out like an hour ago, and I was like, oh, let me go like film a video. And I guess because I decided I wanted to film a video, the sky decided let's be dark and dusky. But today I just wanted to do like a little like chit chat, kind of like, not really chit chat, but like just go over like makeup and stuff. So I saw like this like red and gold like Gryffindor inspired look, and I was like, oh, okay, that like looks so cute. It looks cute on her because she's white. It probably won't look cute on me, but I'll do edits to it to try and make it functional for my unfunctional skin tone. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go in with a little bit of concealer and just put that on to help my face look defined on some median. Also, the mirror is like to my right because I couldn't put it in front of me because there's not enough light at all. And if I put it in front of me, I just look dark and, well, basically invisible. So yeah, that looks concealed. It looks good. Need white concealer. So my tripod keeps hitting this water bottle. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just throw that water bottle over there so that it's not making that sound. White concealer. For those of you who want to complain about how I'm ruining the concealer by going directly into it and putting it on my face, it's my concealer. I'm not using it on anybody else. I have a whole different set of concealer for when I do makeup on other people. It's my concealer, my germs on my face. If you don't like it, I don't really care. All right, and we're done. That was a lie. But some girls for real just do that and continue on with their day and just put on some lashes and act like that's it. And I'm like, you look like you have white eyelids. Like, what? So I'm gonna go in with that like cartoon red, no kidding shade from the James Charles palette. And I'm gonna just pat it on. I'm not blending it out, I'm patting it on. I'll pat it on about midway to my lid. I'm not bringing it all the way up to my brow bone. For sure not. But after I pat it on, I am going to blend it out. So over the past few months, Morphe and e.l.f. have been like really stepping up their game. Because I remember like when Morphe was like first getting on, they were like so good. And then because they had all this popularity, I feel like they stopped trying. And then they got bad. And then people stopped being all like, Morphe's the best. And then after that, Morphe went back to trying to like try and get their kind of popularity back. And I like that they're trying. Like the James Charles palette doesn't have nearly as good or a blendable a formula as like the Talking Flirty or the Icy Fantasy palette. And I think that's solely because Morphe was not trying nearly as hard for the James Charles palette because they were just trying to go off of James's popularity. You know what I mean? And then for the Pony palette, they tried really hard because, you know, Pony's not going to give us shit. Pony will only give us the best. That's how Pony is. She cares about her fans. And the same thing with e.l.f. Like when e.l.f. first came out, everyone was like, oh my god, e.l.f. is so great, it's so good. And then I guess because e.l.f. was getting so popular, e.l.f. stopped trying as hard to make their products good. And thus, because of that, their products went downhill. Like, quickly. And then, like last year, like in the past 8 months, they stepped their game back up because they're trying to get their popularity back. And I think they should just keep a good image instead of flip-flopping from trying. You know? If that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not. But like recently, e.l.f. has really stepped up their skincare game, their primer game, all sorts of things. They've got like 15 different primers. I personally don't think one brand needs that many, but and e.l.f. is like stepping up on the skincare and all that. Except for the Jelly Pop collection. I don't know what was happening there. I really did not like that. And like it was for dry skin. And like, yeah, I'm totally down for like dry skin equality, but like that collection was so sticky. Like so sticky. I was not down for it. Oh, it's a nice cut crease. Damn. Well then. This bitch better not knock on my door. And it wasn't quite me, and it wasn't quite you. I think we met someone entirely new. Alright, so now I'm just cutting the crease, and I'm gonna go in with Here We Go Again from ColourPop. The ColourPop, like, I feel like some of their Super Shock shadows aren't as good as others, and I don't know if it's because of pigment or like what. And I feel like ColourPop like ranges from like being super good and super bad. If you get my drift. Oh my god, you can barely see this. I'm getting mad. I feel like this is a very yellow gold, and that's like the kind of gold that I typically want. And like I got the Foxes shade from ColourPop, and that was like a very orangey gold, which is still pretty. But like, I don't know, I feel like half the time I really want like a yellow gold. Cause like in high school, I was really obsessed with the Girls Night Out shade from the Sephora Singlet collection. And by obsessed, I mean I wore it every single day. I had like 3 colors of eyeshadow, and that was one of them. And I didn't have any brushes, and my eyeshadow primer was way too light for my skin. And I'd only use like the tiniest amount because I was trying to make it stretch because I was in high school and thus I had no money. So that was an effort. And now I've got like 30 different primers. What a difference 2 years make. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I feel like the ColourPop no filter concealers are honestly fucking terrible. Like they're really terrible. I'm not even like trying to like sugarcoat it. I feel like they're super duper terrible, and it's very upsetting for me because like I feel like when they first came out they were okay, and then after that hype went down they went to being terrible. What shade was I gonna go into? I guess I'll go into this bronzy shade. And it's like honestly sad because I bought a bunch of them because the first one I bought was so nice. And that was after their quality went back down. I feel like makeup brands in general, once they get some popularity, they stop putting so much work into it. And then there's other small brands that don't put a lot of quality into it until they get big. And it's just like, I just prefer consistency. Oh my god, I wish you'd shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, just shut up. Why are you so loud all the time? But on a side note, how's the quarantine treating y'all? It's, focus. It's, treating me a little bad. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of severely depressed. Kind of homicidal. Just a little bit. Not enough to actually act on it. But enough for it to be noticeable. Like, if my roommate keeps eating my food, she's gonna end up eating hospital food. Just saying. Because it's driving me insane. Because, like, I don't have a job right now, and she has a link card. that she gets $140 on every month. But she still wants to eat my food, even though she has her own and she doesn't even like half the food I eat. And then I ordered a pizza because I was treating myself and one of my friends who's pregnant, and she had a craving for pizza, so I ordered a pizza. And there were 7 slices left. And she asked if she could have some. I said, okay, no more than 2. No more than 2. And I get back and there's only 4 slices left. And I'm like, that's weird because there's no one else here, so where'd it go? And so I asked her and she's like, no, I only ate the 2. And I'm like, okay. And then so I talked to Angela about it, another lady here. And I'm like, hey, did you perchance eat any of my pizza? And she's like, no, Roxana's the only one here, so if anyone had eaten it, it would have been her. It's not rocket science. And I'm like, all right. So I text her. I'm like, are you 100% sure you didn't eat it? And she leaves me on red. I send her a question mark. I send her a question mark, and she leaves me on red. And then I like, bro, if you have time to read it, you have time to respond. And guess what? She leaves me on red. And then I'm like, seriously? And then she texts saying, I was on the phone. I'm like, if you're opening it, you have time to respond. There's no excuse for leaving someone on red, like ever. I can't tell how I want to do my eyeliner. Thick or thin? Thick. I'm low-key sad because my lashes keep like falling off of the wall that I keep them on, and they fall behind my bed and thus into the unknown and into the darkness, and they're never to be seen again because I'm not about to go through a bunch of dust and hair to pick them out, because at that point even if I were to use them again, I'd have to bleach them, and I'm not about to be on that. So, time to buy new lashes. I'm joking. I still have like 100 pairs. I'm fine. But I still want more lashes. So, you know that TikTok thing of like where you're doing your eyeliner with your fingers and you like put it on and you that does not work with felt tip liner. And most clay liners, it doesn't work either. I feel like the only time that would work is if you're like with a pencil liner. And dude, I'm not touching those with a 10-foot pole. Unless you paid me. I haven't watched the news in like ages because we don't have cable. And I'm just like getting all like my political information from like Instagram and iFunny and YouTube ads. And I'm just like, is the world for real falling apart this much just because we're inside? Like, tons of people are still going to work. And then YouTube keeps producing these commercials where people are like, there will be parties, there will be soccer games, there will be sporting events, there will be movies, there will be picnics, all sorts of stuff. Like, yeah, we know that. It's just the quarantine. It's not like we're going into nuclear fallout. I hope not. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm ready for all the mutants, but I don't think I'm ready for the nuclear damage, because I already have extreme nausea and hair loss. Not on my face, but on other parts of my body. And I don't need radiation poisoning on top of all the issues I already have. Like, no, I'm not down for that. That radiation poisoning can stay home. I gotta cut my cheek. Am I the only person who cuts their cheek with concealer? Because I feel like I am. Because I feel like if I do it with powder, I just look flashbacky and ugly. And I feel even with concealer, I look flashbacky, but live and let love. How's this blend look to you guys? I think it looks pretty nice. Got the bronze and the gold and then the lighter gold. Oh, I need the Honey Obsession highlight. Let me go see if I can find that. That will bring this all together. Oh wait, we can't forget the Smile blush that they tried selling as an eyeshadow. Does not really function as an eyeshadow. I actually haven't used this in so long. Probably because I haven't been able to find it. Let's see how it looks. It's supposed to be a matte red. Does not look very opaque. And it's got like these pink and silver reflex. I don't know if you can see those on the pan. Like, it's super duper cute as a blush, but they were trying to sell it to me as an eyeshadow. And I'm like, bro, that's not an eyeshadow at all. It also doesn't even look like an eyeshadow, like in the pan. It doesn't even go on like an eyeshadow. It's very like firm, like a blush. Well, actually some like have soft blushes. Like W7 has a very soft blush, the Blush Crush. I love that. Maybe I should put the mirror right here so that I'm actually looking into like the camera lens. Nah, I'm just trying to do nothing. Like, I wanted to be able to talk without like talking to an actual person. And I probably look like a psychopath talking to a camera, putting on insane amounts of blush. And you know what? That is all right. Because everyone's gonna be crazy after this quarantine, so I might as well just join the party early. Oh wait, I'm running it. Oh, highlight just brings out my eyes so much better. Brings out everyone's eyes. If you think your face isn't for highlight, unless you've got like really, really, really pinched inner corners, like, but still, even with that, you can still do highlight. Just like put it on like the underside of your tear duct. Oop. Maybe I added just a little bit too much. Maybe a little too much. Okay, I tried blending it out and that may have made it even worse. But we just need a glow for the gods. We need a glow from the inside out. See, that's an appropriate amount. And watch me fuck it up because I want to add more. I want to come around the corner and have someone like have to double back because the highlight hit them too hard. So I actually ran out of my Radiant luminizing drops from Sephora yesterday. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go order some more. Or like ask Abel to do it. And they don't carry them anymore. They really don't. And I'm really frustrated because the last time I was in Sephora, I saw them. And so I'm like, what happened here? What happened in the past month that made them get rid of the best highlighter that they had in that whole store? Like, it was honestly tragic. And by honestly tragic, I mean, I'll get over it, but I probably won't. Because I had been saving like the last 3 drops of it for like a special occasion. And I wanted to do it for like my under eye highlight yesterday. I went in there and they had dried up. I can't figure out what lashes that I want to put on. Should I put on like big ones or like small ones? I kind of put on small ones so that like you can see the blend. But I don't know. I feel like when these are on, they're kind of big. Like they kind of look like that. Well, not kind of. That's exactly what they look like. Maybe I'll get some smaller ones. And I'm mad though because the matching lash for this fell behind the bed. So this is gone forever. Also, on the subject of lashes, I went to Walgreens the other day and they have the Ardell 854 lashes, which are fucking great. They're really spiky. I love them. And they have them, like, there's a set of 5 of them for $15.99. And if I had $16 to spend on lashes, you all know I would already have those. But I'm just saying, for those of you who have the $16, go get them. They're amazing. When in doubt, wispy it out. I love these because like the inner band is already trimmed. So then like if you're in a rush, just get the Salon Perfect lashes because they're probably already trimmed. Just don't get their big lashes because they're big, like really big, like big. Guess who just dropped their tweezers behind the bed? Okay, last time I looked at at the recording time, it was like 14 minutes. I don't know what I did in the past 5, now 6 minutes to make this so long. I hope you enjoy. Should I add freckles? I feel like freckles would make this more interesting. Maybe just like 5 or so, like right here. I don't know. I want to. I'm doing like the thick brows. I used to do thick ass brows like this in high school. And I haven't in a long time. I feel like it makes my face look younger. And also makes my eyes look more slanted. Like, bitch, I don't really care. And the arch brows, I feel like it makes my eyes look more open. And like makes me look more adult. Because, you know, I'm a grown adult. And it's horrifying. Oh. Wow, who knew sneezing could get a lash on? I hate like when you're putting on lashes and you have like that one real lash that like gets stuck over it and then the lash won't stay on because your eyes keep watering because they're like, oh, you're pulling us out. Can we talk about how hard it is to pull lashes off of the tray when you have like nails? Because then you gotta bend the tray and you gotta grip the tips of the lashes and hope with all your heart that you don't rip them apart. And then you gotta figure out how to turn them around with your fingertips, even though your fingertips are like an inch away from like your nails. Also, aren't these cute? I put angels on them. Oh wait, it's this way. I'm actually 90,000% sure that I keep making shit videos just to have something to do. And also because talking to myself without talking to myself is kind of cathartic, and it's very, I don't know, I feel like it lets me vent without like getting extremely upset because I can just play it all off as a joke because I'm just talking to a tripod sitting in my window, you know? And it's not even that like I'm making all this to like get clout or to like, I don't know, get views. I just like want to just be able to talk, and I want like people to talk to without like expecting them to respond. I also just kind of like want to look through and like relive all this stuff that I'm doing about and like see how I've changed emotionally over the years, you know? And it's like a couple years ago, I took down all the videos I had on here from like junior high and like the first couple of years of high school because people were just so mean. And it's just like, I'm not even talking about you. It was us making like this little silly detective movie that had like werewolves in it. And we were literally just playing around. We're like kids with a camera just playing around. And people were just being so mean about it. And we didn't even do anything. And it just really hurt me inside. So I just kind of deleted all of it. And then I started this up again. And I didn't really know how to make content because I'm just having so much anxiety about people being mean to me for just no reason. And it makes me honestly a little bit nervous to just be on here. Like, even if I just post like, say for example, a makeup video on TikTok, there's still people saying like such disturbing or mean things. Like I posted this one video and it was me doing like that green peacock makeup look or something, but I had extensions in. And like dudes were saying like the most disgusting things in the comments. It was horrible. Like the thing about YouTube is if you make an inappropriate comment, it's gone in seconds because COPPA is on that shit. COPPA, don't come for me, please. But it's like, I feel like every other platform, like even on iFunny, because before I was just posting like makeup videos on iFunny just because I wanted to post a makeup video somewhere. And it's just like people were saying like such mean things, and they'd be like, this is a bitch, nigga, and I'm like, what? Why? What is wrong with you? Like, is your heart hurting so much that you have to put others down in that way? Like, if it is, you need help. You don't need to be venting at me. You need help. I don't even feel like doing my edges. I wanted to do my edges and like make some swirly edges. But honestly, I don't even care right now. I'm just low-key sad as hell and mad as hell. And I kind of want to start a riot. I kind of want to raise hell. I kind of want to show the people that I'm living with the person that they've never met and person that they don't know about, but other than that, I hope you all have like a good day. I don't even remember what tangent I was on. Maybe I should like write all this down on like a dry erase board and just like check them off as I go. I don't know. Watch it be that my microphone isn't plugged in again, because that's typically what happens when I say something very serious or something that I think is super funny. Am I funny? I don't know, because people in real life say that I'm funny, and then they're like, just be yourself, just be yourself. And then the second that I am myself, people just become so mean, and I get so nervous to like try and like show that like silly side, or try and show like the crackheaded side, like things like visually being a crackhead. I can do that all the time without saying anything. I could be stone-faced and completely monotone and be doing the most crackheaded things, and people would be like, oh my god, that's so fucking hilarious. And I'm like, and it's like, I want to be expressive. I want to be able to like be charming in a sense, but it's hard. But it's whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye.